So we've done 1.1.1 to calculate the correct bank balance. We're now going to look at 1.1.2 to do the bank recon statement. Now, to do the bank recon statement, I need to know the layout. The bank recon statement will always start off with either a debit or a credit balance as per the bank statement. That is now at the end of June. To that, we're going to credit any outstanding deposits. And then we're going to debit any checks not yet presented. Let's just call them outstanding checks. So we will list all the numbers, and we will then, if there's any errors, put them in, and we will end on the balance as per our bank account. Important to know the layout of this recon, then you will know what to look for. So the first thing, we want to put in the balance as per bank statement. Now if I go down to the information, let's just get there, and there they give us balance as per bank statement with a question mark. So we don't know what it is yet. It's not a problem. We will just for now leave it. So we go further and look for the outstanding deposits. And if we go right down to E, that is that deposit that was made, that was only recorded by the bank in July. So it's not on our bank statement end of June, so we must list it, it must still come through. And the total is that total in the bank column of 18,500. So it is a credit, we'll put it on the credit side, 18,500. Good. Next one we're looking for is outstanding checks or checks not yet presented. Firstly, go back to the previous recon. Remember we had that one, it was check 962 for 4,500 that we did not fix or cancel, or it did not appear on the next statement. Best is as you fix, tick them and then make a circle around the one that's still outstanding. So 962 is still outstanding and it's 4,500. So it's 962 and it's 4,500. Don't forget about last month's check. And then there would normally be a list of checks that was on the journal but not on the statement. There they are under D, 982 for 2,200. So I'll simply add it, 982, 2,200, and let's just see the other one, 986, 1,400. If it's a post-dated check, it must still appear on our recon. It's already on our journal. It will appear on our recon until the day that we actually that the check actually clear the bank. So 986 must still appear on our bank recon, and the amount 1,400. There were no errors, so next thing we're looking for is balance per our bank account. Now we did that calculation when we in 1.1.1. So whatever I got in 1.1.1 and on the side that it ended, I will put it in under next to bank balance or balance per bank account. And it was 30,800 on the debit side, so a debit balance of 30,800. So now I've got everything in that they gave me the information for. I must now balance this thing, and whatever the difference is would then be my balance per bank statement. So like normal balancing, look for the bigger side. This side obviously much bigger. Add it all together should give me 38,900. And like with the general ledger, both sides must equal each other. So the debit side I added, I got 38,900. Copy that amount to the credit side. Work out the difference between the 38,900 and the 18,500. And that I will put in on that side next to balance per bank statement. And that is 20,400. So if I want to check, I can now add those two and it should still give me 38,900. And that was basically how to do the recon, the bank reconciliation statement. But let's just see what the other question is, the theory type of question that they gave us. They referred to information E. That's where they deposited that amount, but it was actually much more. Identify two separate problems with evidence and give advice for each problem. So, it's three things we need to do. Identify a problem, give evidence why we say it can be whatever we think it is, and then tell them what to do to not to for a repetition of it. So what happened? We received 18,500 in June. We only recorded it in July, 15th of July. And the internal auditor, now that he added up the cash slips or receipts or cash register rolls, in other words, the documents we put on the CRJ, he saw that it is actually much more. It's 25,500. So it's 7,000 more than what we actually recorded. So something seriously is wrong. In a case like this, the first problem that you can think of, just think logically, is somebody stole the money. So my first problem, it is either fraud or theft. Why? Because remember, we've got to also, if we go back, we've got to identify a problem. I said it's fraud or theft. Why am I saying that? Give evidence and then give advice. Why is it, or do I think it is theft? Because they deposited 7,000 less than what was actually receipted. They received 25,500, but only 18,500 was deposited. So that is why I think it is theft. Advice that I can give them to stop that from happening. A senior person must check that the receipts agree to the deposits. So somebody senior must go through all the receipts, the cash register rolls and the receipts, add them, see how much they are, and compare them to the actual deposit into the bank on a daily basis. Then somebody will pick it up earlier. We have to give two problems. The other one has to do with the dates. We received it in June, we only deposited in July. If something like that happens where you actually deposit it very late, there's a big possibility that it can be rolling off cash. What rolling off cash means, somebody takes the money, he puts in less, in a week's time he will use some new money that comes in to make up for this that he took, and he will roll it like that. So the second problem would be rolling off cash. And my evidence, it's only deposited 15 days later, on the 15th of July. That is why I think it can be rolling off cash. What advice? All money must be deposited immediately. And I would say segregation of duties. The person receiving the money must not be the same as the person banking the money. You always get one like that where they steal money and they always want to at least know what the problem was and what advice or internal control can they put in place to stop it. So if you can remember this one, it should have worked for most of the questions. And do a couple of other bank recon questions and see if you can get it right. Good luck.